Hey everyone, welcome back to OpenLaw. OpenLaw is a blockchain-based protocol for the creation and execution of legal agreements. Using OpenLaw, you can create a legal agreement from one of our templates, digitally sign the agreement, and store those digital signatures on the Ethereum blockchain, and even reference and trigger a blockchain-based smart contract. We're the first project to comprehensively stitch together traditional legal agreements with blockchain-based smart contracts, and to do so in a user-friendly manner. This is our second demo, where we're going to explain how you can embed and trigger a smart contract using OpenLaw in a traditional legal agreement. To show this functionality, we're going to walk you through the creation and execution of an employee offer letter that pays an employee in real time, once every minute, without the need for any payroll processor or centralized intermediary. You can find this employee offer letter template using our search box on our opening page. Employee, and you can pull up the letter. As before, this template is stored in IPFS. Once loaded, you'll see the text of the offer letter on the right and automatically generated inputs from the template's markup language on the left. If you fill in the inputs on the left, it would automatically regenerate the offer letter on the fly. Unlike our previous demo, this legal template references a smart contract. To see how this works, let's take a look at our template file. Simply click the Edit button on the top right. The file looks like a basic legal agreement, except the text has been marked up using our markup language. We've identified variables and optional language in the offer letter using our conditional legal markup syntax. Unlike in our previous example, we've also incorporated into this agreement a reference to an Ethereum smart contract stored on the Ethereum testnet and defined key variables necessary for the smart contract to operate, including a recipient's Ethereum testnet account address, the salary for the employee, and a payment start and end date. Our markup language enables basic calculations, so once a user inputs a salary, it will calculate the annual and monthly salaries on the fly. The rest of the document looks like a normal agreement. It contains various pre-employment conditions, obligations, provisions dealing with termination, an arbitration provision, and miscellaneous boilerplate. Going back to the draft mode, we can fill in all the relevant fields, sign the agreement, and trigger the smart contract. I'll fill in the fields, and then we'll send it out for signature. As you can see, all the fields are now filled in. A hypothetical employee, John Smith, is going to earn 0.001 Ether per minute for the next year, or a total salary of 525.6 Ether. Ether will be sent to John Smith's account, which we can view in MetaMask. As you can see, there's currently no balance. Since the offer letter is good to go, we'll send this out for signature. Again, this generates an email to both parties who are signatories to the agreement. Each party can digitally sign the offer letter by clicking a link from their inbox. To sign the agreement, simply click Sign Agreement. John Smith will sign the agreement too. Once signed by both parties, the smart contract will fire. Every minute, John Smith's account will be credited with 0.001 Ether, all facilitated by the smart contract. We just have to wait for the signatures to get recorded to the Ethereum blockchain. The signatures have been recorded to the Ethereum blockchain, and the smart contract will begin to execute. The smart contract is now executing. The transaction is being submitted to the Ethereum testnet blockchain, and we're waiting for that transaction to be executed. Once that transaction is executed, we'll see that John Smith's account has been credited. The transaction's been credited. If we open up John Smith's account, we can see that he's been credited 0.001 Ether. We're going to let this run for a couple minutes so that you can see that John Smith's account has gone up each minute, and you'll see a record of each transaction that's being executed via the Ethereum blockchain. So the smart contracts continue to run. It ran at 11:45, 11:46, 11:47, 11:48, 11:49, and 11:50. And John Smith's account has been credited. He now has 0.006 Ether, when before it had 0 Ether in it. So that's demo 2. As you see, in using OpenLaw, you can build a traditional legal agreement that triggers an Ethereum smart contract. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more demos.